Welcome everyone on board the beautiful Celebrity Beyond. I'm going to take you on a tour now of a fairly unique cabin on board this ship called a porthole veranda cabin. Like I said, it's fairly unique. There's only a handful of these types of cabins on board the ship compared to the plethora of pretty much everything else being an infinite veranda stateroom, which I've stayed in before. Stay tuned and I'm going to tell you the differences in a different video between the porthole veranda cabin as well as the infinite veranda cabin, and the different pros and cons between the two, and which one I ultimately like more than the other, if I like one more than the other. So you'll have to stay tuned to see that video. But for now, here's a tour of the porthole veranda cabin, stateroom 7116 on board the beautiful Celebrity Beyond. So upon entering the cabin, this is pretty much par for the course on board Celebrity staterooms. You've got your bed on either one side or the other. It's either going to be a bed and a couch, or a couch and a bed, depending on the layout of the individual cabin. But you can see in this particular cabin, I've got a bed which is combined together to make a king-size bed on board here at the Celebrity Beyond. Both sides of the bed do have their own individual nightstands with a little bit of storage and their own individual lamp, bedside lamp, which can be turned on and off with the press of a button. Moving on to the other side of the bed here, we've got the phone, like I said, another lamp, but also more importantly, we've got a few outlets, USB outlets, as well as a general three-prong United States type outlet. So don't fret, you do have available power bedside here on the Celebrity Beyond. All right, and then opposite the bed, you do have a very large, nice looking TV here. The TV is a smart TV, meaning that you can get your stateroom account and look at other things that are happening around the ship as well. Like I said, here's another sitting area. You've got a couch with a couple pillows, and then of course they leave you a towel here for when you get off the ship and go to your shore excursions. All right, so opposite the couch, we've got a sitting table here along with a what may look like a full-length mirror, and it actually is. So one little trick that a lot of people don't know about is if you move this seat out of the way, you move this documentation out of the way, and this little table slides in, revealing a full-length mirror. So here is your full-length mirror on board your Celebrity. Actually, you know what? I don't think the Ascent had this. The Edge has this, and the Beyond. I'm not sure why they did this away with the Ascent, but it's no longer there. All right, so adjacent to the little table here, you've got your light switch for this mirror, which you just see here, and a cute little box which has tons of power outlets in here. You've got two standard USB, 210 volt US outlets, and a 220 volt, I'm not sure, I think that's a European outlet. But the other nice thing about this type of box is you can actually close it and run your wires through these little holes here to keep everything nice and tidy. All right, so moving on, you've got a little tray here with some glasses and another lamp, which is also a touch press button to operate. So all of your drawers here in your dresser are soft closing drawers, which is nice. You've got a fridge on the right side, although I wouldn't really call it a fridge. It's more of a chiller per se. It doesn't actually keep things cold, just maybe cool a little bit. So that's the chiller. And then you've got 3 rows of nice size storage drawers here. This one's a little bit shallower than the other two, and they are soft closing drawers, like I said. So two rows are pretty deep in nature, and then the other one fairly shallow. All right, so let's go ahead and make our way to the other side here, which is where you're going to find all your storage. First closet we come to is the large closet. Inside all celebrity cabins, you're going to have the robes. There's a lot of different types of hangers that I'm assuming people have left on board that the room stewards did not dispose of, I guess just for extra hanging capabilities. There's a little shelf on the right side there, or not really a shelf, but more so like a ledge. And then you can stow your bags down over here. And then you've got another storage section over here. You can see I've got my bag on top. Just below that is your safe. And then you've got 3 more drawers, deep drawers of storage space. Again, with soft closing doors. Keep in mind that this closet is very close to the bed, as you can see here. The door just barely opens without hitting the bed. So not a lot of room to maneuver, but a lot of space inside the closet. Here's a nice little piece of artwork that I like that Celebrity puts on board all of their rooms here in the Edge class ships. It is movable, just don't take it home, and it's got a nice little light shining down. So one thing that, again, a lot of people don't know about is some hidden storage areas in the cabin. So right above the light, you've got this little section here which opens up. Normally there's not these linens in here and a box of tissues. This is just generally more available storage space for you. Again, soft closing doors. Well, doesn't close much at all. And then down below, you've got, actually this opens up on both sides. They're both operated by magnets. So again, a lot more storage space here for your nips and bods or whatever they say. Also at the very bottom there, you've got your laundry bags along with an umbrella if it does start to rain. So again, there's plenty of storage to be found on board the Celebrity Beyond. And I'm not sure if I said Celebrity Ascent or not, but I didn't mean that. Moving on to the left side here, step it up because there is a step to step into the washroom here. Again, a very nice washroom. This is pretty much par for the course on all the Celebrity Edge class ships. We'll see here. You've got your storage space down below, and we'll take another look at that in a second. As soon as you walk in, you've got your tissue box, your hand soap, some dry shower cap, and then a very big sink. One thing that I really dislike about this sink is that it's a huge sink, but the spout is literally like right here. So when you're washing your hands, unfortunately it makes a mess and the water all gets all over the place. Again, plenty of storage inside the washroom here. You've got several shelves here. Most of the time there's a couple glasses that they keep for you. Here we go on the other side. Some more glasses and some more shelving. A really nice size mirror. I wouldn't say full length mirror, but a really nice size mirror nonetheless. And then down below, on this side, you've got more extra toilet paper and tissues and trash can. Also in here is going to be some more storage stuff, or some more extra amenities, more toilet paper, trash, and this is also where you're going to find your blow dryer. Alright, on the other side here is your toilet, and then of course next to the loo is a very nice sized shower. I love the showers on board Celebrity. There's plenty of room in here. There's a little footstool for you to do your legs or whatever you need to do. And then a fully adjustable shower head which goes up and down and tilts at different angles as well. Because this is just a basic cabin, it's not a concierge cabin or aqua cabin, you do not get the upgraded CO Bigelow amenities, just the basic generic Celebrity amenities that come with all the non-concierge, non-aqua suite cabins. Alright, so what separates this cabin from the other veranda cabins? Well, one thing that you'll notice is that there's a big circle, so that's one difference. And what that big circle is the porthole veranda is what they call it. So if you look at an outside view of the ship, you'll see some circular cabins towards the front and towards the back, and those are going to be your porthole veranda cabins. So in this cabin, you do not have the folding doors that you'll see in the infinite veranda cabins. You've got curtains here that separate kind of the light, I guess you can say. Whereas in the infinite veranda cabins, they do have the doors that kind of fold open. So here we go. You've got the curtain here that you can close and open to allow in the light. So another difference, I guess you can say, between this and the infinite veranda cabin is that if you want to step outside and go and enjoy the balcony, you can do so. You just open up this handle here, push it down, there's a child lock. Got to open up the child lock and then slide the door open. So you can see it's a fairly shallow depth in terms of the width of the balcony here. And I want to call it a balcony because it is actually a proper balcony. You do step outside and into this area. So you've got the chair over on this side, one over on the opposite side, and then you've got a little stool table. Here's the railing that allows you to lean on it and kind of see on the outside, and then below here is a glass partition. But this is, you know, really a proper balcony type cabin. So now I'm outside leaning on the veranda cabin, but one thing that you'll notice behind me is that the door is closed. And with the door being closed, that means that the air conditioning on the inside stays on the inside. And that's the biggest difference that you will find between the infinite veranda cabins versus this porthole veranda cabin. Is now I can take myself outside, keep the cool air inside, versus the infinite veranda cabins, you simply can't do that. And that is the biggest difference between the two, and that is one thing that I'll focus on when I discuss the differences between both the infinite veranda and the porthole veranda cabin. So, here you have it, the porthole veranda cabin, stateroom 7116 on board the beautiful Celebrity Beyond. Hope you enjoy this video. If you want to see other videos of mine, I do have a few other different ships and different class of cabin reviews, as well as overall sailing reviews on my channel. So if you like what you see, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a comment if you stayed in a porthole veranda cabin or an infinite veranda cabin and which one you prefer. That's going to do it for now, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.